Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. Let's see. I turned down my personal TV volume just so it doesn't overpower my focus. Oh, my goodness. 2 days seems like forever when I'm used to streaming almost every single day in the week. So far, we're good go for tomorrow. I don't have anything going on for tomorrow morning, so Call Dance will actually get his full 4 hours of work. Oh no, 5 hours. He gets 5 hours of work a week. Um, but first time in a long time, he's gonna get the full 5 on air. Over the course of last week, I actually did a lot of like little colors. So I got some grapes going on. I got some stuff filled in. Today we're working on what I classify as medium-sized colors. We're gonna be filling in. Um, I don't even know. I think this is some grapevine here. Um, and I will be pouncing on one of the bigger colors that fills in some of the white background, just for the sake of my brain. But our goal for the 3 hour stream is 300 stitches. I'll probably get more than that, but because he has a lot of confetti work, I don't ever assume I'm going to get that count. My goodness. So we're working on a brown of 30, 31. Let's see if I can find its base here. I've lost my little scissors again. So this is the color we're working on. It's kind of clumped in this area here where the vine appears to be. Oh my goodness. And Pixie is crying. Why? I don't know. The world may never know. Oh, I just hope I don't tip the table. Okay. Oh, that was almost bad. Actually, and today I'm not. Generally, when I do my 9 o'clock stream, I'm kind of dragging a little bit of ass when I start up. I'm not today. I think I got actual good sleep, which write that down. I finished a couple of things last night that I'll show off, and I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet. They might become a present. I might reach out to my best friend who has written a book that is coming out in June. Straw Girl. I need to maybe I'll do that this weekend. I need to make some barkers for my stream. I always feel bad though because my stream isn't very chatty. So when I go back and I look on the transcripts and all I see is the bot barking. This color, I had two options. I could go top and top from the top down this way or from this way up. Um, and I am a left to right kind of gal. Um, we can blame my left-handedness, or we could just blame that's how I learned how to cross stitch. So I am Hello, yes. I really like when I zoom out and I look at all of that I've gotten done. I'm looking forward to when we get into like down. I'm looking forward to when we get down lower. Um, but honestly, like the colors in this cross stitch are just phenomenal. Um, And I mean, right now we're working on grape leaves and grapes and some sunlight coming in the background. Um, some of the colors that are coming down the road on other pages are just gorgeous. And it's a nice balance because Divine Instinct is a lot of dark blues. Um, and while it does have its moments of vibrancy, it's it's right now just a lot of dark blue. Did I? Maybe. Okay, I did. Oh my goodness. And hello, good morning, Hachimam. I always love my early morning stream because I almost always have you showing up. It's when the time between the time is the closest. Well, I mean, 10:30 is pretty reasonable. Like even on most of my days off, I'm still awake at 10:30. So, adventures in being diabetic. I have not had proper care balance of my blood sugars or my uh, insulin intake for about 6 months now. Have I been taking my insulin? Absolutely. Have I been taking care of myself? Absolutely. The best that I can. That being said, diabetes is a very micromanaging disease that you need to have the right tools in order to micromanage, and sticking your fingers every day and taking 5 to 8 shots a day just hurts. And the fact that I'm currently having to do this, I've gotten a little lax on the amount of times I test my sugars. And I went to pick up earlier, I went to pick up and found out that my pharmacy now charges $70 for a month's supply. So I have to go through an online pharmacy. So I started that process. And the online pharmacy requested a prescription from my doctor. My doctor sent them a prescription, and they got confused with the instructions, which were as follows. These were the instructions my doctor sent with my prescription. Change every 14 days. Now, I've been diabetic for 27 years. It'll be 28 years in August. Or if you want to go by the time I think it engaged, it'd be 28 years now, because I think I had it starting in February, but my sugars weren't like I didn't get diagnosed until August. But anyway, I digress. So the online pharmacy is like, these aren't clear, what's going on? So my doctor sends them another prescription that apparently was a different medication, because she didn't understand that they didn't understand the instructions of change every 14 days. Now, it's an online pharmacy. Sometimes you have to pay for shipping. That's no big deal. And I didn't have a form of payment on there. And so they're like, hey, we need a form of payment so we can ship this out to you. I'm like, okay, no big deal. $428 later. And so yesterday I was on the phone for an hour. And I found out I cannot return them. Not even if I don't even open them. Because I've received supplies before that I haven't needed. And I just call up the place, go, hey, I don't need these. Can you send me a return thing? And it's been no problem. Yeah, we can send you a return thing. Just don't open them. And they send me a return sticker. I slap it on there and I send it back out. No big deal. No. Express Scripts does not accept returns once it has been delivered. And I could not catch it before it shipped because it shipped at like 5 p.m. when the offices were closed. So I now have it hit a little hard, because $400 just doesn't pop out of nowhere. I'm not hurting per se, but it definitely is a little uncomfortable. And I'm just very, very frustrated because they have an option that has no copay. But because apparently the pharmacist thought I was a blazing idiot, he asked for clarification, and my doctor, not knowing what the pharmacist was asking, or she or they or whatever, that yeah. So I got stuck with a $428 bill that I'm like, I didn't ask for this. The customer service guy was able to get me $100 in a refund, but that still leaves me out $300. Yeah, and like if this happens, like and this is why sometimes in person is better. When I go to the pharmacy and I walk up and I go, "Hey, I have a prescription for this. I'm here to pick it up." And they go, "Hey, it's $5,000 that you owe us." I can go, "Hey, no." And I can turn around and reject it. But with Express Scripts, I can't. If they send it in, it's done. Like if I'd already had a payments thing on file, I wouldn't have even been asked. And I can use them. Like I can use the CGMs that are being sent, so they will get used. But at the same time, it's just frustrating that I can't even get my insulin pumps because they cost about $600 a month. And here they are, like tossing stuff at me. And hello, Spoopy. I totally get the spending of an obscene amount of money. Like that's just me looking at the grocery store. Because celiac disorder is fun and exciting. Okay, let's see what I got going on here. Because I forgot to highlight where oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so let's see. There's that. That's the spot. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Oh, I accidentally made a full X instead of just doing my chain. Oops. And I will be sending the after stream today. I actually have to digitally adult. I have to pay bills. I have to write an email to my HR person saying this should never have happened, because having I like having to being able to go to the pharmacy and pick stuff up and know that it's what I want, know how much it costs, and be able to reject it at that place and not have to pay. It's and right now the best I can do is get the CGM and try to level myself out. Am I out of control? Most likely. But not much I can really do. Because American healthcare system sucks. Okay, well, that was fun and exciting. Hello. Hello, Dragon. Thank you. And I have well, actually, I have fun t-shirts. I got my fun t-shirts. I need to make some videos about my fun t-shirts. Um, honestly, I need to upgrade my current video stats. Uh, so I'm gonna show. Oh, I can't really show. I have all I have left is to make the wings on the May presents. Um, and that's I'll show that off on Monday. I'll probably have that all done on Monday. But I'm gonna show off a bookmark I made. So I have a ton of baby yarn, like a ton of baby yarn. And I'm like, what can I do with baby yarn? And I have a little unicorn bookmark. It's super cute. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It might become a present. Might become part of a present because my bestie's book is coming out in June. So I might be, and if you haven't purchased it or pre-ordered it and you want to, I'll get you a link. But I'm thinking about myself buying like 4 or 5 of her books and having her sign them, and me making a few unicorn bookmarks to put in and have her and be able to give those away as presents. It is really adorable. And baby yarn is perfect for it. Let's see. This is a. One, two, and then there. Oh, Straw Girl is the name of it. And I do hope to have her on stream at some point in June. I need to make videos to book talk her up. I have not seen her publishing, and that could be because it's not till June, but I want to get on my platform because she has been my friend for, God, bare minimum of 30 years. We've been through some rough shit. We've been through so much, and I'm so proud that she's living her dream of writing and getting a book published. There you go. Dragon has all the books. Yeah. It's ridiculous how expensive groceries are. Like, but groceries, it's such a fun word. I like that word, groceries. It's like, dude. Okay, that looks kind of weird. I'm gonna have to investigate that. Oh, okay. It just looks. I thought one of the half of the strand had broken, which I've had happen before. Um, I swear, I swear it's only like 50. Actually, I didn't count. It just was. It was just part of what was tossed into my tossed into the box. I mean, what? Who said that? I have. Okay, let's see where I put it. This is. I reuse plastic containers like nobody's business. Um, so I have found that and this might just be a states thing, but I have found that the Talenti containers are fantastic. I have this is where I keep my stitch markers. And as you can see, its supply is pretty low because I prepared for friends. But I have bigger containers too, so bring it. I, I, I'm gonna be fair. The ones that I sent you came with the kit that I got for you. I didn't intentionally add more. I could have. I could have. I didn't, but I could have. Anyway, I I was good. They are. Let's see. What is up with that? Okay. I use it to sort buttons. I have a Chinese food restaurant that gives. Let's see what else I can show you that I hold my craft shit in. This is from Chinese food takeout. I mean, this restaurant still uses the traditional Chinese food boxes, but these are great. These are dishwasher safe, so if they get dirt, I use a lot of them for dye work. Yeah, I if it has a lid and it's relatively secure, I'm probably going to use it for shit. Well, I mean, there's I I have I don't have quite as many as Jules, but I have a lot of stitch markers, and the places that I find them, I'm like, oh hey, I need a stitch marker. Poof, there's a stitch marker, and I'm like, okay, that works. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I can still work with it. I what I'm gonna do, well, I go through a lot of the peanut butter M&Ms in like the bulk size purchases. And I'm gonna strip those all. I'm gonna strip down the outside. I'm gonna paint the cap black, and I'm going to crochet some fishies, and I'm gonna put them on clear fishing wire, and I'm gonna make beta crochet beta fish. I'm gonna have a couple of those. So of course we have jokes. We're hilarious. Uh, That's so that's the top there. We're getting ready to go over here. So that's there. And there we go here. Okay. So we have reached the top of this one. Now we're gonna turn around and work our way back down. I have two colors, two medium-sized colors that I think I'll get done today. And then I'm gonna tackle one of the big colors. That's not 939 because 939 haunts me in my dreams currently. It's either going to be 820. Let's see, 820 or let's see, or 890. 823 or 890 are the two options I have for today. Yeah. I sent I'll give other than Vaporeon and Umbreon, which are in there. I was, because I buy huge craft lots. Like, I will go to Goodwill and I will buy a bag. I don't know what's in the bag. I see a couple things that I want. I see a couple yarn colors that I want. I'll buy that bag for $10. But and that's how I have a lot of my craft supplies. And the donation of the baby yarn that I got, I'm actually, funny enough, one of my coworkers has a granddaughter, and I'm gonna make a baby friendly meadow dragon. Not quite sure how yet, but I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna use the colors and yarn and whatnot that were donated to me, because that's what I do. It's like, if people give me free stuff, I pay it forward. Yes, does it take my time? Absolutely. But in utilizing my time to make something for a gift, I also get better at the skill, because I've only been crocheting a year. Like, I'm still not great at some of the things, and every time I do it, I get better. And sometimes I don't want to have to have it sit at my house. So making them and giving them away, and being like, okay, so if anybody asks you, send them my way, kind of thing. But oh, oh, it's fantastic. And rightfully so. I mean, but the sun has been out the past couple days, so my body has been feeling really rather good about moving and stuff like that. It's rough because I'll start out with my unicorn blanket on, and then I'll get too hot, and then I'll take it off, and then I'll get too cold. And there's no happy medium, and the same thing happens at work. As I'm fine as long as I'm running around being wild and crazy, but baseline, Jules is already at 1,100 markers. Okay, here we go. And that's just rough math from what? I like the you be careful, Hutchie, because they make those little mini 3D plastic printed ducks. I have friends with 3D printers, and I can get them a pattern and buy them filament, and I can make the ducks happen. And that's like, so I'm pretty crafty. That's a safe assumption. That is a safe thing to toss out into the wild. I am pretty crafty. But there are crafts that I just have no interest in. I have some of the tools for jewelry making, but I don't have any desire for jewelry making. I like having the tools to be able to help people fix their jewelry, which I do. I repair jewelry. But I have no urge to make big fancy jewelry. Seed bead earrings. I've absolutely made seed bead earrings. I even crochet earrings. But like the metal smithing, I have no interest in. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my fuck. 3031 is where we're at. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if Draken and I have like the let's be evil and giggle about it, like the reckless good kind of thing is like I fully enjoy hearing someone just casually go, "Oh, I wish I had that." And me being like, "Oh, I can afford that." And making it happen. Right now, because of my whole diabetes supply shenanigans, uh you guys are safe from me for now. And that's all I'm saying about that. It's going to take me a couple weeks. But again, I have a couple overtime shifts that I'll be working. So, oh, Monday, May 5th, I will not be on. I'm doing a 12-hour overnight the 4th. May the 4th be with you. But yeah, I'm doing 7 at night to 7 in the morning, May 4th. And then I work 3 to 11 May 5th. So I I will not be in existence on that day. Hutchie, you have a farm. I know your real name, and I know you're in Australia. And I know how to work the internet. Yeah, that's pretty much how Jules got her first thing from me too. Is I was like, oh, hey, I can afford this. I mean, I got tired of people asking me what I want. So like on my Twitch page, I do have that wish list. That wish list goes out to all my family members. Like it has a wide range because some people, I don't know if anybody's actually clicked on it. We go, what? Who the fuck she thinks she is asking for that expensive thing? I just put anything that tickles my fancy that I want, that I don't necessarily want to purchase myself. And I just toss it out to family members. That wish list goes to everybody. And some of them are confused, like, why do you have so many stuffed animals on that list? It's like, don't judge. Well, I mean, what about tradies? I can try to send the cute tradies your way. Like I'd be like, oh my goodness, she needs her hayloft fixed. I don't even know if you have that kind of farm, but I'll make an excuse. I'll find something. Okay, so we're gonna. I I have like it's a good fair even split, and I have a lot of crafty family members. So when they send me stuff, it's generally handmade and just even if I even if I don't need it, it's absolutely gorgeous and I keep it safe. Um, or even if it's not my style, I keep it safe because I'm not a complete dick. Just some of the time. Like I'm enough of a dick to keep my reputation up. But in all honesty, like I if I were to get all handmade gifts all the time, even beginner ones because everybody has to start somewhere. Like my boss honestly has the first crochet thing that I made because she saw me making it. She's like, "Oh, I want that," and I'm like, "It kind of sucks." She's like, "I don't care. I want that." Um, so and oh, okay, so lots of tradies to help you roll your hay. Oh my god! I want hiking gear. Here, have Bambi. No, I'm so sorry. That's hilarious. Oh. See, that's one thing I can give my sister credit for is I I asked for wish lists from my family and I got nothing. So they got nothing. Um Now, do I know what they want? Could I freeball? Could I freeball gifts? Absolutely. I totally could. I'm really good at gift buying. Like all I need to know is like little things about a person and I'm really good at getting gifts. But but it's the principle behind the thing is I asked for wish lists so I could and especially in this day and age, I want to get things that are useful and wanted. And I didn't get a wish list. I sent my wish list out to people. I'm like, "Hey, here it is. Have fun." My sister got me a little metal sculpture of the Gringotts dragon because I like the metal works thing. It's that's as far as metal crafting as I will go. Um, but oh, we have a wish list. uh, that's yeah that's clever. Okay, let's see. Where am I over here? Oh my goodness. Rawr. Okay, so there's that gap there. Okay, I already filled that spot. So life is good. So right here, we're gonna go all the way up, and I think, yeah, we go solid all the way back. Mm-hmm. We're funny enough almost done this color here, so it was spattered around. It was spattered around the entire page, but I got all the little spots before stream started. So now I'm torn. I got Sea Serpent done, and I'm kind of working on the unicorn right now. For showstopper crochets, crochet projects, and I mean I've been working on little things like I've been working on some roses, because I donated some roses to the place I work at, so I need to restock roses. And yeah, Jules, I'm sorry, babe, you're not safe. Um, because we know what you like, and we know what you need, and we know what you want, because we hang out. Well, Dragon hangs out, and then she tells me because I'm a lurky turkey. I unfortunately am easily people overloaded, so that's why I don't hang out like in voice chats and whatnot. Is I always feel embarrassed when like I have to do other things like a lot. I do a lot of moving when I'm not sitting here. Like the stream forces me to sit down and do stuff I like. Um, and I will admit, Jules, I sent you something. I sent you something that I will never use. Um, but I know you can, and I hope, and they are pretty. They're pretties, and I hope you enjoy them. uh, I'm pretty like I would consider myself pretty easy to buy stuff for. If you're buying me stuff for the sake of stuff, please don't. I have plenty of stuff. I do like shiny, sparkly things, like most good good dragons. But um, if it brings you joy, or if you buy me something and you thought of me when you saw it, and that's why you bought it, that brings me joy. So I have let's see, I have all kinds of like little dragons. I have a 3D printed dragon from a coworker that she saw the pattern online and had her son print it up because she thought of me when she saw it. So he has a little display over near my unicorn dreams wax melter. Um, I have a paw print bracelet from my aunt um, that she thought of me when she was making it. So yeah, like that's the best kind of gift. Is a gift that when you see me or see it, you think of me, and you're like, oh, Raw's gonna love this. So that's what I like to do about gift giving. Is when I see it, and it's kind of like my meme. It's pebbling. I saw it and I thought of you. I love you. Because I will give people rocks, by the way. Like I have no issues with giving people rocks. I need to replace the tunnel because do we need an upgraded version of the tunnel? Blah 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 blah. But I honestly I try to see what people need and or want. Like it's one thing to need things, but sometimes getting a want that you have that you have too many needs in front of that want. Sometimes just being doing that is just as satisfying. Um, because as someone with a lot of needs, um, I definitely appreciate when I can just toss money at a want. Yes. Well, do you live near the coast? Will it be easier to get you a cabana boy? Cause you're going into winter, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Well, what about like uh uh what about a Santa's elf? No, no, too early for those. Um, Still blows my mind. Okay, let's see. What do Cabana Boys do in the winter? I don't have. Maine does not have tropical beaches. We have very aggressive beaches. Oh my goodness. Actually, that's a really good way to describe Maine's beaches is aggressive. Oh, oh, Bangor, Maine was mentioned in the news the other night because um where there's a lot of ozone and smog and pollution accumulation. Apparently, Bangor, Maine, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, are the only two areas where they have not had an increase in pollution. And I have questions, but I'll take the small pump of, hey, we got good air here. No, Maine. Well, Maine has a lot of coastline. If you look up Long Sands Beach, York, Maine, Old Orchard Beach, um, is not. It is not a true Maine beach. Old Orchard Beach is a tourist spot, and yes, it is a beach, but the sand is brought in. Maine's sand is gray. It is not golden, which is what Old Orchard Beach is, because they brought the sand in. Maine's beaches, you can tell if they're real or not, or if the sand has been imported by the color of it. Our sand is a very fine gray sand. Our coastline is very rocky and it is very aggressive. So our beaches are not cozy. They are, the natural beaches are very fuck off, is essentially what a natural Maine beach says. No, I would, if we catch the orange monkey, we can cover him in lady kangaroo pheromone, and then or other male kangaroo pheromone, and have the kangaroos kick him. Have the koalas give him syphilis. That'd be a way to go. Can you imagine trying to explain that one? How'd you die? Syphilis from a koala bear? Ooh. Are they gators or are they dials? Oh, okay. That's dragons. So those are gators. Because remember, Hachimom has access to all the deadly things: the snakes, the spiders, the crocodiles, all the aggressive things. Like, you name it, Hachi has access to it. Better than me. Are the Tazzies that aggressive? Because I've heard that that's kind of a myth unless you piss them off. Like, it's like badgers are more aggressive. what, what have I done to my stream? No, it's okay. It's good. I expect this. This is what I expect of my people. You're meeting Auntie Ra's expectations. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Don't even get me started about the dead brain worm. Don't it? Like, it makes me the dead brain worm makes me super glad for self-diagnosis and people not caring at my age. Like, yeah, mildly terrifying. Ooh. And for me, like, people are like, "Oh, we can't get rid of the teeth. Why don't you yank the teeth out and then grind them up with manually? Like, get two heavy things and smash them together. Like, you can get rid of all of the parts of a human body. You just gotta want it enough." Yeah. Oh yeah. It's terrible. No, and for me, like, I'm not being quiet anymore either. I got my really awesome shirts in. Um, and yeah, it's that sitting and learning about World War II and going, what would I do if I were in their position? Now, folks, um, if you're anywhere where you can make change, this is that time to you know where you would be at this point in time. Like, you know what you would be doing at this point in time if you were in the same position in World War II. You know what you would be doing. Like, you have your answer. Where do you stand? And that's the hard thing, is so many people are like, "Oh, still not close enough for me to be concerned about it." And now you know where you would stand. I'm already pitching fits. Just because my current legal last name is very Dutch, my birth last name is very not. Yeah, and I've been started too. Like, I don't, I try to curb it at work, um, but that's about the only place where I try to keep it on the lowdown, because those most of the people most of the people I work with, and most of the residents are like, "The fuck is this man doing?" Which I'm like, I get it. He's kind of a dumbass. But unfortunately, I have people who still support him. And I can't say that I know that they still support him, because I haven't interacted with these people since all of the bullshit with, "Hey, we're going to send homegrowns down," has happened. But for me, I like it's I mean, I can husband creature, like, I husband creature would fully understand if I wanted to change my name back, but it's just such a process. Like, seriously. So I'm just gonna fight like hell to make sure that I don't have to. And unfortunately, I've had to tell a few people that they need to check their privilege, because I've had oh well, make sure your passport's up to date. I'm like, I don't have a passport. I've never had a passport. Like, they're expensive, and I don't have one. I have a real ID that I can get into Canada. And let's be fair, if I really needed to, I could just sneak. And I say that with the utmost respect of the short-staffedness of our Northern Border Patrol. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and that's what it is. It's expensive and it takes forever. That's why Hachi is safe from in-person visits. Is I just don't have it. I don't have it to go get to. Almost done this color. Do da do da. I kind of like how my brain is firing today. I've been able to talk and stitch at the same time, which is a rarity. Oh, and if you're watching this and you're like, I didn't realize Raw was so liberal. I am a flaming liberal stitcher. I believe that human rights are the basic level we should be basing our things off of. Um, trans trans people are however they want to identify. I honestly I don't care how you identify. As long as you treat others with dignity and respect. We can disagree on, hey, I think tariffs are bad. We can disagree on that because I think tariffs are awful and other people think tariffs are good. Tariffs are a strategic tool that, if used properly, can really be effective, but they are not a sweeping tool. They're not a broad based tool. Um, Pineapple on pizza is another thing we can disagree on, and we can still be buddies. I love pineapple on pizza. I love me a good Hawaiian. But yeah, who people get to love and how they get to believe. Nope, that's not up for debate. Like, if we disagree, that then I have to consider my relationship with you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm a rebel. Pineapple on pizza, baby. Honestly, and you guys are all gonna think this is gross, my favorite flavor of pizza is mushroom and hamburger. Sorry, not sorry. That is my favorite kind of pizza. Extra cheese, mushroom, and hamburger. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, and yeah, traveling with all my medical conditions is just a bit, even domestically, it's just not worth it. Um, Ground beef? Yes, I guess. I mean, I've had ground turkey, like I've had ground turkey as well. That's not hamburger though. I did not. I did not. I've learned something new today. I've learned a new word meaning. And those spoopies in the background going, what the fuck did I wander into today? After stream today, I do have to unfortunately pay bills and fun stuff like that. Pay bills, order meds that I can still pick up from the pharmacy, and so I'm on a pump inhibitor, pantoprazole, because of my hiatal hernia. I can't have too much pumping into my system because it just kind of sits on a shelf and eats holes in my stomach. But so my online pharmacy, Express Scripts, is like, yeah, you can get a 3-month supply for $4.49, or you can go to your pharmacy and get a 3-month supply for $4.99. And after this whole debacle with the ridiculously expensive sensors, I'm like, I'll take the 50 cents and I'll pick it up, thank you. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, I am positive. I have never been more sure in my entire life. Okay, we are coming in on the last little block. At least I think it's the last little block. Yep, of this color on the page. Then we'll move on to another one. I forget which one it is, but I'll know when I hit the buttons. Well, that's certainly interesting. I'm trying to find a color that isn't close to any of the colors on the page, and that's hard sometimes. So that I can see it at a distance. It was hot pink, and then it decided to change itself, so. Okay. This right here is where we're working from. Okay, there we go. On the last hurrah. I'm always suspicious of the dogs because lately they've liked to been peeing. They've liked to pee on the floor when they're not getting like what they want, even though like they get let out more than enough. After stream, I play with them. Yeah, they're just being needy sheppies. Oh, we're gonna hear the song of Pixie. You don't love me. I'm so abused. I know you take pictures of me being abused. I know, it's awful to be the pig. It is. It is completely awful to be the pixie. Go lay down, pig. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the milk truck is here. Okay. So, and then right here. So 3 for here, and then I'm gonna do some jumpy loopy loops so I can get one that's in a weird spot. 2, 3. Okay, so this the end of that, and then we do down 1. Okay. 1 at a second. One there. Okay. Weird outcropping. I love filling in like the little spots. Kind of what the 2 colors that I picked that I wanted to get done today. That's what they do is they fill in some of the vine that's going on here. And then I'll bite the bullet and I'll tackle one of the big background ones. Okay, let's see. There's all that. Hmm.
A new wave of power arises. From the ashes, new heroes born. An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory at the break of dawn.
Last few lines. Hopefully I have enough string. I should have enough string, but I've been wrong before. Well, I have enough string. I just don't want to change it out.
Of heroes. Rise up.
Mhm.
A new time has come. We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up and vanquish the enemy. The rise of heroes.
I have the song of the German Shepherd in my background. with hit classic songs like "Oh" and "Hmm." You too can own this. And the tart chopper, this is my opinion, you're gonna listen to it.
The rise of heroes.
Pig, you're fine. You haven't touched me in 5 seconds.
Eyes agleam with purest light, a force of love, they shine so bright. Come now, everybody gather.
I'm playing thread chicken. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I'd have enough, definitely.
Ending near, sunshine goblin, have no fear. In a realm where light is all around.
Yeah. I might have to. That's frustrating. We'll see how far I can get. Pixie, enough. Thank you, ma'am.
Marching strong through darkest nights, their gleeful laugh a wondrous sight. They lift you up to endless heights. With every stride they break the chains. Their radiant soul.
I have 5 stitches left, and I'm legitimately. I don't think I can do all 5. I'll try to get the 2 most annoying ones. I don't want to start. I'm gonna have to pull a whole new piece of string too, which is incredibly for 3 stitches. I know the answer is no. I can't just ignore them. I've already made concessions. Okay, well, it is what it is. I still have like 3,000 of this color left, so it's not like I'm wasting the string.
They're the warmth when the world's cold. Sunshine goblin, break the mold. With every touch they heal the wounds inside.
I'm gonna try to mark where I'm at.
With the sunshine goblin's love, feel the light from above. Let the shadows fade.
I don't. Definitely, am not that good. Whew. Okay, 3 stitches left on this color, then I get to move to another one. I've done over 100 stitches, so Okay, we have color finish on the page. 3031 is done on this page. Woo woo. You're fine, miss. Yeah, so I look at her and she just kind of rolls over and shows her tummy. It's like, really? You're a good girl, but I don't need the crying. There's no crying in cross stitching. Just cussing. Lots and lots of cussing. Okay, so that color had 159 stitches on the page, so that is all done. Let me take care of the color and then hop over to the next color that I'll be one of two. It's one of two colors. I forgot which one. I picked it last night, but that was my mistake, is I picked it last night. I was like, yeah, there are two that I'm going to do. Then I'm going to move on to one of the big colors, which I don't want to do, but it fills in a lot of space. Thirty 31. This dog, she is just crying up a storm. Pixie, enough. You're fine. You're fine. There's nothing trying to get into the house. And you should have taken it out of the bedroom before he shut the door. Now go lay down. Go. I'm just getting sassed at this point in time. Yep, I know. So we hit 2.5%, so that's pretty cool. Not gonna hit 3 this month like I'd hoped, but 2.5 on this cross stitch. It's good stuff. Okay, so it was 3371. Was that the other one that I wanted, or was it 9? Both of them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put these out for you guys to look at. They both do a really good job of outlining. So 337 is that one, and this is 986. Both of them were on my list of, hey, I could do these today, and now I'm just having decision paralysis. They both do quite a bit for filling in and outlining and whatnot. So while I let you guys, well, yeah, okay. So we got one vote for 986, and I'm gonna look at the big color that once I get, if I get this color done in the stream, the other color that I'm gonna work on, because I gotta asterisk it. I didn't asterisk any of the colors last night when I was making decisions. So, okay, so 319. No, that wasn't it. Okay, it's 823 is the next big multi-day color. And it's just a dark blue. Okay. 986 is what we got. Here we go. I'm gonna have to find a new skein of it in his stashes, because I have a sneaking suspicion this one's not gonna last me too much longer. Actually, I'm just gonna yoink it off and use the last bit. It's not so long when it gets bent in half. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. This one is more of a outline fill for leaves, so I'm gonna start with finishing off this leaf right here. I've been working on the alone colors, um, and building up the grapes here. Oh.
Thoughts are racing, ideas taking flight. Focus
Hmm.
sharpened, laser bright. The world's in color, the music's in tune. This feeling of power, gonna see it through. This is the feeling I crave and I need. This is life finally breaking free.
Best thing about super extra long length is it lasts me a good long time, so I don't have to worry about that.
This feeling's a gift, a helping hand. It lets me be the best that I can. I feel like a human, more than a shell. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off to hell. 'Cause this is the feeling I crave and I need. This is the life
Oops, I
finally
don't want.
breaking free.
Gotta use my whip tool. 'Cause now I gotta figure out where my whip tool is. Let's see. My whip and tail. It's a very aggressive needle. Not even a needle, it doesn't have an eye. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. That little tool I couldn't purchase locally. So I actually had to buy it online. And the item was $3. The shipping for said item was $5. And it's very frustrating when stuff like that happens because it's like there wasn't anything else in the store in that particular, like at that particular time I needed, and it was just like, really. Let's zoom in, start taking it off. Mhm. Well, I appreciate the time you spent here. I hope you get good sleep. And yes, generally when it starts hitting tomorrow, especially for day walkers. I'm not totally a day walker. I'm an exhausted pigeon. See you later, Hutchamom. Mm. The only downside with having such long length is the propensity for knots is larger. Oh, okay. Pay attention to where I'm at in the pattern. Filling in more gas. And sometimes, like, I know these are different colors, but sometimes it's just hard to tell. That all done. I've got a little bit of this and that over there. I'm kind of excited with this color to it brings more shape. There's a leaf here. But I'm just trying to my brain says I have to go in a certain order or else it's gonna complain, and I don't need any more complaining in my life. I just do what the brain says. Mhm. And this color's a little bit more blocky, so I don't have to pay as much attention. Still have to pay a little bit of attention. Oops. I ignored the pattern. And I still hide it. Hide that I did the stitches. My bad. Oops. Almost did it again. Filling in the leak. Almost to 200 stitches. See us having opinions about everything. another round of, do I have enough string for this chunk of color? I might not. It's certainly more than 5 stitches left. But there's plenty of, it's not like this is the last clump either. That was really, really frustrating. The fact that I was the last clump of color and I had to whip out a new length. Filling in the white spots. And cry a little bit because, yeah. Let me see how many it is this time. It's 8. 8 this time that I have to end and start a new. I guess that's better than 3. And I still haven't found my little scissors. I know they're here somewhere. Okay. There's that 3. 2. Found a stitch I have to be careful around because apparently I didn't tie in the end enough. So it's kind of pulling it out. And I want to secure it back in. So I'll be doing my best to do as many downward strokes into that area as possible.
Echoes in my head of words left unsaid, sinking in the deep where all my secrets keep. I hear the clock, it mocks, each tick cuts through the silence. A mirror's gaze, lost days, etching lines of defiance.
Okay, now I get to pick a new section. Okay. Okay. So this can be certainly an interesting way of filling, because there's a lot of I call it confetti spots here. But I'm gonna work on building this leaf here. I don't think. I mean, I could fill in this area, but I wanna build a leaf. And I'll tackle all the really confetti spots if we get to that point. Okay. So we're starting over here. Might have to yell at some dogs. Three, yep. Got two. One more down. Two. Pixie's off causing trouble. I think she's trying to convince her brother to play, and he's not having any of it. Or one of them peed on the floor. So I'll figure out when I take my break in 15 minutes. I'll figure out what my dogs have done. Now that it's warmer, I don't have to fill the stove. But I guess they're just being wild and crazy animals. But I'm still gonna let the wild and crazy animals out. Guys, stop it. They have prancy paws. I think husband creature might be awake. That's really the only time they get super prancy paws. Couche! Please hold while I mute you, because I'm going to use my big girl voice and no one needs to hear that. Here we go. Not only was I using my big girl voice, I was using the French words. Show me the shape of your leaf. Wrong tune. I was going for Backstreet Boys' shape of your heart, and then it came out. Stop playing games with my heart. So, yeah. Whoops, wrong tune. 4, skip 1. If I can see the knot, I can generally pull it out. But sometimes you gotta take that risk, and either your yarn is gonna snap, which has happened before, kind of frustrating, or it's gonna pull out and you can pull the knot out. I've been caking my latest stash of yarn that was given to me, and I'm still not done. Mind you, like, I haven't been sitting down and devoting like 8-hour days to it, but I try to get a few done here and there, and I have so much pastel-y rainbow color that I need to find a pattern that I really, really love and that I want to do to work through some of this baby yarn. I do like the bookmarks. I do think I'm gonna be making a few of the bookmarks because they work up really fast, like really fast. My hardest part was legit. Like, I got the bookmark done in maybe 2 hours, maybe, and that's with getting distracted and whatnot. But then, like, doing the finishing touches, like the hair, is crocheted in. Like, it's looped in and then prepared and floofed and whatnot. And I really just used scrap yarn of the lengths that I had. But think I could do that? No, not at all. So that's what took me forever, is just doing that finishing touch. Like, it's been done for like a week and a half, and I just didn't braid the tail. It's really what it comes down to. But I do think I'm going to make a few of those. But I know that I can just reduce my hook size and I can make any of my other patterns with the baby yarn. So I'm going to have some smaller baby dragons. And Monday, let's see, Monday. Yeah, this Monday I'll be around. But yeah, I'll show off May's presents. 3, we're good. Okay. Because it is super cute. And I think for June's going to be a big one. I think I'm going to have 2 presents for June. They're both going to be baby dragons. But I don't know which fashion they're going to be in yet. I think I'm going to attempt a multicolor baby dragon in trans colors, because there's only, I got to keep it simple for the most part in trans colors, because I'm going to have to swap them manually. And I'm going to have a green shaded one for men's mental health. And I think I'm going to present off both of those. And I am releasing a cross stitch pattern for June. I meant to last year, but I never got around to it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this year. Because because my products don't go bad. That's the beauty of what the arts and crafts that I do, is I don't have to worry about them expiring. But I do have the a piece of art that I have for inspiration for the dragon that I'm aiming for, and I have enough pattern parts that I think I can create a dragon that will do it justice. So 3 diagonal. And I have to get a payment into, I have to get paperwork in today. And then I have to get payment into a craft fair that I want to attend on June 7th. But first I have to get the paperwork in. I've been doing a lot of heavy adulting these past few days, and I don't like it. That's just hilarious. So I'm gonna circle around and go up here.
Early morning's empty track, just my footsteps looking back. Something burns inside of me, more than anyone can see. Every breath, every mile, push beyond the trial.
Oh, this is one of mine.
Feeling strange
Rise up.
to flow. Let the limits go when I rise. I touch the sky, breaking through. I learn to fly. When I rise, I touch the sky. Now I know that I can fly. Small town kid with Olympic fire. Every day the stakes get higher. Critics say I won't go far, but he don't know who we are. Living life between the lanes, blood and sweat through summer rains. Mom worked doubles just to pay for the chance to live today. Time to show them what we made. Every sacrifice we gave. Standing at the starting line, heart is pounding, this is mine. All those years flash through my mind, through my mind, through my mind.
That tracks.
Television screens light up as I live to all those as I hear the anthem play. Every dream
Just about died. I'm like, who? No one comes in here that hot. So then I had to read who said it. I'm like, okay. I'm hoping. Whew, you're lucky I got that delay. No, no. Just you got to think of the bots that roam around Twitch. Like I tell people, I can make it look like an accident. Well, I don't know about you, but I have to be as subtle as a sledgehammer because when I try to be subtle, people don't get it. Okay, it is 11. I'm going to peace out for a hot second so I can find more of the 986 and that I can go make sure the dogs didn't poop all over the floor. Cuz they're bad dogs. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Go get some water, get a stretch, and the dogs already know what's going on. So, I got to get down there before they decide that peeing on the floor is a good idea.
Pure pulse pushing through my veins, moving fast, can't explain. Beats break down the walls I made, dancing deep, decisions fade. Music moves me, breaking boundaries I knew before. Time dissolves into the sound. Lost in this moment with you. Nothing else we need to do. Just move, just breathe. Let the rhythm set us free. Set us
And I am back. They peed on the floor. Yeah. So I had the fun pleasure picking that up because I'm a dog mom. So now I'm looking for my color because I'm gonna have to wrap a new bobbin for it. I'm finding all the other colors that I want to work on today, but not quite the color I want right now. But that's generally how it goes, to be fair. I have so much string. That's 890. Okay. Got a lot of 890 going on here. 986. Woo! Good. Okay. Put all the rest of it back in the container. And while not chock-a-block full, this is the container that I have to hold the string for the, that's not bobbinated for each one of the 2 projects I'm working on. These are all full of string. Oh my goodness. Okay. But probably won't have to bobbinate till after spring. Okay. That's cool. We're gonna kind of use what I have left over going on right now. I went downstairs and it's a little cooler downstairs, so I got a little bit of a chill. I actually think it might be warmer outside than it is in the house. It's that awkward time of the year where outside gets warmer than the inside of the house, which it's nice to know that my house can stay cooler than outside. But at the same time, I'm like, it's cold. Okay, there's that. All the airplanes. What's the Monty Python line? Your father was something, and your mother smelled of elderberries. The line's escaping me right now. Generally, I know it, which is very frustrating. Yeah, the dogs, they went outside. They wanted me to come play with them outside, and they were very disappointed when I called them back in and I hadn't gone outside and played with them. So, first thing after stream will be playing with the dogs. Okay, there's that. Okay. Whoops. I'm dropping string. So, next part is I'm going to start here, and then I'm working on the V, some more of the veins of the leaf. So, starting up here, I'll be going, filling in a little chunk here, going down here, and then down this edge. It's actually filling in a pretty good outline of where the leaf is. I'm gonna have a kitten all over these ducks because the crying is getting to me. Well, I don't have kids. I'm gonna have to. She's out in the hallway. She's just laying down, and she is just crying. There's nothing wrong. Nothing is bothering her. She has like 5 toys in her immediate. Pixie, enough. Lay down. Oh yeah. Enough. Couché. She wants her brother to play. And all her brother wants to do is go wake husband creature up. Because he is not satisfied with the spare human. I'm acceptable when he is not home. But the moment he comes home, I can just go die in a car fire. Oh. But after stream, we'll go outside. I'll go stand on the deck, and actually, I think I'm gonna bring my chair out to the deck. It is now chair time for the deck, and I'll throw sticks and toys and whatnot, and they'll stop bringing them to me. So I'll start doing chores, and then they'll get mad that I'm not trying to get their non-existent stick toy. It's a whole cycle thing, and yeah, dogs. Ooh. I think your existence might get better if you allowed certain areas of your certain relations to wander into the next realm. Okay, we're gonna go. Over here, make some leaves. Well, that'll alleviate. I'm not. I'm not sure about your Uncle Paul, but that might alleviate some stress in your life. And I'm not saying it as a good or a bad thing, but sometimes just getting over the hump is all you need. I have a coworker, her father recently passed, and she is still grieving, but now she's at least not sitting on edge every single day wondering if today is going to be the day. You know, when you pose it like that, I don't wanna. 'Cause let's be fair, I'm not dumb. I can hear the obscenities. I don't think I need to. I don't need to ask. I have a sneaking suspicion her opinion is he was the one that she used to make sure the lava was actually lava. I get that. Well, and I'm also pretty easy to rage, so.
The mirror's harsh reflection reveals my true complexion. A twisted self-perception, a life of self-rejection. The venom courses through me, the poison's hard to undo. This path of self-destruction is caustic therapy.
I see the leaf shape taking shape. I see the leaf taking shape. Yay!
Staring at the mirror, a reflection so unclear, corroded by the demons that I've harbored year by year. The scars run deeper than the eye can see. Looking inside of me feels like caustic therapy. The pain, it never fades. The voices,
Okay. Actually, funny enough, worked out in a weird way. Because where I'm working, it's like a stitchy circle where it comes down here, but then it goes down more here, but there's still stuff over here. So this spot right here is actually the end, and I can jump over and work my way back in the circle. I know that probably made absolutely no sense, but in my brain it did, and it made me happy.
peeling back the layers of this fractured disguise, unveiling all the flaws that I've been trying to hide. The truth is like a dagger.
We're about to hit 300 stitches, so it's also great fun. Mm. Wow. Yeah. So, someone, and I nominate Jules. This might be a good test. Someone might need to tell him no. See, and that's why, like, honestly, I don't expect I don't expect anything from my parents. I don't expect anything from my family. I don't, because I'm not great at visiting. I'm not a people person. One of the reasons I have this stream is that my family could stop by and essentially visit. Um, I'm not, because every time in college when I went down, everybody would be like, "Hey, we want to see you," and then I'd be like, "Okay, when?" And silence. So I stopped making the effort. This is the most effort people are going to get. Here I am. I'm here. You want to chat? We got chatting time. And yes, I realize it's a two-way street, but at the same time, don't say you want to see me, and then when I ask, okay, give me some deets, ignore me. Oh, well, there's going to be a lot of feelings. Even people you don't think have feelings, they have feelings. They might not be the same feelings, but they have them. No. Yeah, shipping to Canada is ridiculous. You are fine, miss. I will play with you in a whole half hour or so. You are fine. I don't know what to do with all of this energy, she says. Really? And this is why I have covers. Wow. Wow. Pixie, lay down. And no, they're not abused. They think they are. I'm a WD-40, that squeaker of yours. And also, I'll believe that when I see it because people like to talk a big game. Your dad needs to have the 300 cash in hand before he gives up that snowblower. Okay. That's She's hoping I'll shut down and I'll end early. All the opinions. I'm not gonna skip three and four. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get this portion, this area done because it closes in the last like part of the leaf shape. I mean, you can. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, that's kind of handy. My camera stopped working, but you can kind of see the leaf, and then this closes up that end to over here. Because grape leaves are huge. I'm filling in so my little T-Rex dude is starting to disappear.
Stone cold chills down my spine. These fears are getting in my mind. Yeah, all the time. It's always been like this.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to find a way to press rewind. But as long as I'm alive, I keep hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I stand my ground as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I stand my ground as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes.
I've got to pull stitches. Luckily, only half a stitch, or yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing all those echoes.
Didn't want to go there because I got lost.
Stone cold chills down my spine. These fears are getting
tied my knot the wrong way, so it gets caught. I want to get this. I want to get this one line all done. Okay. Really wish I knew where my small ones were. I'll find them, just not anytime convenient. Oops, didn't go out far enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, I'm very confused. I somehow lost like half my string. Pissing off the dog. She's just groaning. Oh. Four. Skip 1 and 2. Building quite a bit today, actually. We've done over 300 stitches. I know that much. How much more? I don't know. slowly starting the curve to make the edge of the leaf here. This next, honestly, what I have left, I might get done. I might get done in time for noontime. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll stop at about 5 of to give all the deets. Three. Skip 3. Oh, no. Gap of 3 there. That's 1. And 2. Yeah, we might actually hit 400. 400? 400 stitches today. That would be pretty cool. Especially with the amount of confetti that it's been. Like 400 stitches right now in Divine Instinct with all the block color. That's not a big deal. I'm still impressed and I like it, but it's not a huge deal. Oh, this is another one of mine.
Every pulse ignites, getting stronger high. Watch me come alive. It's running through my veins. I can't hold it back yet. Feel it running through my veins. Through my veins. It's running through my veins. I can't hold it back yet. Feel it flowing through my veins. Through my veins. Through my veins. Through my veins. Can't hold back.
I have this weekend off. I think I might try to plan a dye project. And even just a small one. because I have a set of 100% white cotton curtains that I want to do something really cool with. But I want to practice on some Ada cloth first.
by my side through it all. Never fail when I call. Your fierce eyes watch me close, ride or die. That's our code.
Oh, this is one of mine too.
Every battle that I face, you're the one
Warrior.
who keeps me safe. More than just a friend could be. You're the warrior meant for me. You never let me fall. You're always standing tall. My ride or die for life. Through every joy and strife. You never let me fall. You're my everything. Paw prints lead down
Okay, this is the bottom bass line going on here.
can't be beat. Your heart knows what I need. Always there, running free. When the world feels too intense, you're my guardian, my defense. More than what they'll ever see. You're the warrior meant for never let me fall. You're always standing tall. My ride or die for life. Through every joy and strife. You never let me fall. You're my everything. Some call it just loyalty, but we both know it goes deeper. Your strength becomes part of me. Together we're so much stronger. You never let me fall. You're always standing tall. My ride or die for life. Through every joy and strife. You never let me fall. You're my everything. You're my warrior forever.
Pixie, stop yelling at him. She's trying to get him to play, and he's having none of it. So, I think I'm gonna start my upward swing here, and then give you guys the mad deets, and then go play with my dogs. Because while yes, they are in fact huge pains in the asses, I love them. Then they start going bananas when they start hearing me say my goodbyes. That's kind of why I try to change it up a little bit. Unfortunately, they're smart. Trying to see if I can finish up the piece of string I'm working on, because it's running pretty short, so should be. But we'll see where I am at. I hit 2 of my 3 goals because I didn't get the second color finished per se. I got a good portion of it done. So. But there's still a whole bunch right here, and then there's the little floaty bits that I'll get off. I'll get them put in off stream. Because tomorrow we're gonna finish up this color because I know tomorrow we can finish the color. Mm-hmm. Okay. I am at the end of the string, funny enough, which is kind of awesome and hilarious and very well timed. Okay, I'm gonna put a half stitch here so I know where I am. I'm gonna hit my checkbox. Okay, so we got a lot done today. We started off at 2.47%. We are now at 2.56%, so that's pretty good. We did 395 stitches. Okay, so only 5 off 400. That's cool. I'm good with that. I do have my dogs, in fact, going bananas in the background. So everybody, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, be kind to others without harming yourself. Thank you for the gift of your time, and I will see everybody 10 a.m. tomorrow. My life has been going pretty good, so I'm pretty confident that I will actually show up tomorrow. But until